I woke up this morning, immediately watched a YouTube video about painting, and then immediately decided that I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I realized that I should probably preface this video with, if you know me, please, I'm begging you, pretend that you never saw this, please. So I figured I would show you what kind of art I have already from my portfolio that I've already done. I've only done 2 pieces so far, and I'm working on my 3rd. The thing about AP Studio is that you're not allowed to paint of just the photograph. You have to alter it in some way, or I think you maybe can if you took the photograph, but for my sustained investigation, which is what they call like your theme, mine doesn't allow me to do that because my theme is reinterpreting photos from my childhood to show like my feelings during that time, which I may change that a little bit. I actually, like, yesterday I thought of a new theme that I could have done because my pieces all kind of follow more of like childish desire. And the thing about me is that I kind of just want to paint. I don't really care about the meaning. I am an artist, so I probably shouldn't say that, but these had to have meaning. I couldn't just paint a photograph, which made me really sad because I've kind of been on a roll with painting. And by on a roll, I mean I did one painting that I really liked that was just a photograph last year. And so I wanted to do more of that, but then I got into AP Studio and they told me I couldn't do that. So, okay, all that lead up for my first piece that I just finished a couple weeks ago. It's kind of the size of that thing back there that I made when I was like 10 years old. She is oil. I've never done oil before in my life, so this was quite challenging for me, but I had a lot of fun with her, especially the background. It was like really fun to do. So if you can't tell, that's me. I know it's just me as a child. This is a photo. I can show the photo here, or I actually might not show the photo because if it doesn't look like the reference, and that means I got my proportions wrong. These are my brothers and me, if you can't tell. I don't know if I should say their names. Those are my brothers. It was their first day of school, and so they were in their uniform. It was 2 different colors, and I was just in my shirt. And I remember like really wanting to go to school and really wanting to be like my brothers. They were old and cool, and I wanted to be one of them. So that's kind of the emotion I tried to evoke with this. Hopefully, because like they're not looking at the viewer, but I am. Kind of the way that their hair isn't blended in, but mine is. They're like crossing their arms and posing, and I'm just kind of trying to get in the photo. The way I changed it was by making everything but the face is abstract. I'm not the biggest fan of this one, just because I feel like I could have done the bodies better. I'm not an abstract artist, so that's what was kind of challenging for me. So that was piece number 1. Piece number 2, much smaller. Just show it to you. In the original, it was just me meeting Cinderella at Disney. I really wanted to paint that photograph because it just felt like it was cute and it had meaning, kind of, because I was in a princess dress, she was in a princess dress, but she's like the grown-up version of me. If I was gonna go with the desire one, it's like the desire to be a princess, to be older. In the original photo, none of the background exists. And so then my point with this one was gonna be how large my imagination as a child was and how I just saw her as this actual princess who lived in an actual princess castle. So those are the 2 that I have here. The 3rd one that I'm working on right now is my favorite. And I haven't even like done the full thing, but I knew the idea was going to be my favorite from the beginning when I came up with it. When I found the photograph, I can just show the photograph right here. I mean, it is just so cute. The craziness, the girliness, I just loved it so much. This is what it looks like right now. And then I'll take you, hopefully, through the process of me finishing it. And then I have my ideas for my 4th piece, which maybe I'll show the sketches for that there, and then the photograph of that piece there. I really love these baby photos. I cannot believe my parents took so many good photos that I can use for this, because I was a little worried at the beginning that I wouldn't find anything. For the girly one, I can talk about my desire for wanting to be a mom. I haven't done the stroller yet, but I'm getting to that. Kind of like that whole idea of before I hated the color pink, how every girl goes through the process of not liking the color pink because of all the implications that come with that. So maybe that could be like an interpretation meaning of that. The subject's in oil and then the background is in acrylic. I wanted it to dry quickly so I could get to my subject. The other thing is that I'm doing all of these paintings at school. I am not taking them home at all, so I have very limited time. A lot of people do many more pieces than just 5. The teacher told me I had to do at least 5 because otherwise they would question why there were only 4. So my class is like an AP Art History class, so there's like 4 students that are in AP Art History, and then there's 4 students I believe that are in AP Studio, but I'm one of 2 that are actually in AP Drawing. I'm really on my own in that class. I don't have a teacher telling me what to do. I don't have anything. I kind of just sit in the corner and do art, and so I actually don't know if I'm doing anything correctly. We're gonna figure it out. So, and you can come with me. I have no credibility to give any tips, so that's why I'm not doing that. Okay, so this is gonna be the end of the video, kind of like a part 1, I suppose, of my journey through AP Studio. I'll probably make another one, either when I finish more pieces or at the end when I get my score. So yeah, I also kind of forgot to mention like what I'm doing. It's an AP class, so I submit my art and they give me a score 1 to 5 to College Board. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, bye.